Morning, ducks. Evening, ducks. You see,
Hello.
this hair's already confused me because my hair's hot. And why are you wondering, am I wearing a wig? Because G came on and he was wearing his wig.
It's
Hello, mate,
because
guys.
it's because you give me short notice, so I couldn't do my hair.
I see you can't do your hair. I couldn't do my hair either. So
But
then
you
I
look
thought, wait,
pretty.
there's a wig lying around. What would I look like with a wig? And it's the first time I've ever seen this. I look like a chop. What do you think, Fricky?
It's lovely, eh? But you know, the challenge for if you cannot do your hair, take like me and Frona, wear a cap.
That's always the best.
Okay. Well, now we know. So let's just do this
Yeah,
and
Ah,
it's getting
restore
hot.
ourselves
It's
to
getting hot.
our glory. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Wednesday show. Lots to talk about. The show is pretty much dedicated to the team coalition that's going to start on Sunday at Emfuleni. I've never played there, and I'm sure many others haven't played there. And it's going to be awesome. You know, it's the Sunday, Flicky Sunday, Super Sunday, who won the shootout versus Francois Josie Team Clash Team. So if you're ready, we'll break it all down. But before we get there, we need to go back to Benoni and break that all down and look at the review, all the stats, all the figures, all the interviews, and see how that went. Because November is officially finished, or starting. October's is officially finished. Ricky?
yes, absolutely. Looking forward to November. Some awesome courses, like I mentioned on the previous show. We've got some great courses lying ahead. So yeah, I think it's going to be stoked, and we're ready to end the season on a high note.
On a very high note. And you'll see that finally the team and the singles have gotten to a point that we will get it finished. Yay. I think we stress about it every year. And then
Yeah.
it works out suddenly, so we don't stress too much. I think before we start, though, we threw out the rule thing last year. Gee, I'm struggling, Flicky. You want to take over? I can't
Must
Yeah,
be
speak.
that
we got a rule thing last show. There was two of them. One being placing on the fairway, and the other one was line of entry, dropping, etc., etc. So I think we got consensus, if we can, call it on that. You will only be allowed to place and drop the ball in your fairway. So even if the clubs do allow you to use that rule on other courses or other fairways, we will only do that on our fairways from a Duckhook rule. So I think everyone just understand that as of now, you will only place in your fairway.
And give
Uh,
us another example of clubs using rules that we cannot stick to, Francois.
Like Magalies Park. Um, any short grass in Magalies Park you can place club length. So, yeah, for the Duckhook rules, that will go away completely. And you can only place on the fairway on the hole that you are playing.
And 30 centimeters. So a lot of clubs
Yes, yeah.
have one rule, one meter or one club length, or even not. We can't move from club to club and adjust it because of what they say. The second one, Fricky?
Yeah, let's quickly read that one for the guys, if you don't mind. So, after hitting a ball and you're not sure if the ball is safe, inbounds or water, you play a provisional, the ball can't be found, and you play the provisional only to find the original ball somewhere else. Can you play, ignore the provisional second, and continue playing the first ball? So, uh, yeah, there was a lot of discussions and opinions on that. It seems like we're going to go the saga rule. So there's nothing from a Duckhook point of view that we're going to implement. So if you hit your ball out of bounds, hit your provisional, that's it. If after 3 minutes you found your ball in the middle of the fairway, but your time is gone, sorry for you, that's how it is. So you have time to go look for your ball. If you're not sure where it went in, scan the field, look wherever. After 3 minutes, that's the
Moving
line
on.
you go with your provisional. So I think that's fair. Everyone understands that, then yeah, let's not make up rules. Then we're happy.
Okay, and as if there's anything else you want to discuss, please let us know. Drop it in the comments line like everybody has done already. Brian says, evening, gents. Damn it, I'm excited. 2 minutes drive to the golf course on Sunday. Well, you are lucky. I've already checked how far it is from me. 1 hour, 15 minutes. How far is it from you, Francois?
I'm going to sleep over in Boksburg, so it's a little bit closer. Otherwise, it was a 2 hour, 45-minute drive for me. So yeah, now it's actually just like a 1 hour 15, 1 hour 10 minutes.
Wow. Well, thank you for sleeping over. I don't know who you're sleeping over at, but if she's watching the show, hi. Shandon says, good evening, Ducks. Rudolph says, Nant Mana. Korba says, Nant Ducks. Petro Weber is watching, as always. Mark is watching. Good evening, Ducks. Nico is always watching. Eddie, congratulations. Eddie is watching to see how Fricky will brag about his round.
Eddie,
Rudolph,
why you not on the show?
Kim Schaefer, because it is a collision show, which we need to do. Louis Jensen, evening, everyone. Hope you are all having a great evening. Yes, we are. Hair or with no hair. Andre's there, Ricky's there, Martin's there, Carl's there, Brandon's there, and I'm sure a lot more will join us as we go through it all. Okay, first of all, you would have seen I sent out some correspondence about the Summer Cup. Let's not forget, the Summer Cup's on the 29th of November at Kyalami. I had one or two questions asking, why is it not at Glendower? Well, I can tell you why it's not in Glendower, because they already had corporate events on that Friday and the following Friday. So, as good as I try and be and book it months and months in advance, somebody beat me to it. I couldn't believe it. And they couldn't make a plan. So we moved to Kyalami. The entry to the Classic 25 is what the champion will get. The runner-up will get a Cleveland wedge. Third place, a dozen sticks and golf balls. Fourth, entry into the singles match play. And fifth, a free league round. I wanted to show you now, who do you think has got the most entries, because this is sometimes something nice to look at, because there's a lot of qualifying criteria. Obviously, we don't know the top 10 of the specific leagues. Yes, well, we do know. It's going to be kind of the same, but it's not final. And then the top 14 of this qualifying cycle. But we do know that, Fricky, you've got 5 automatic entries already. One being, because you're the champion of 2023, Sunday 1, you've got 2 top 5s in the Masters, including the win, and you're in the semi-finals of the singles and the teams, or progress through those. So you got 5 entries. So you are leading.
Yeah, Mazo, it's nice to see that. It was hard work. I must be honest that the last 3 or 4 months, a couple of practice sessions that I have, chipping around the house. Yeah, it built up to the form, and yeah, getting to that point, making 5 entries. It's nice to see that reward.
Gerard de Bruto's got 4. Top 5 in the Masters and the Players. Top 5 at the Classic, where he came second. And a league win at Services. I've got more. So I've only done 3 here. Ian Holshausen's got 3. Top 5 at the Masters. League win at Eel Canyon and Killarney. Jason Ivan's got 3. Last year's Thursday champion and league winner at Reimsig and Wanderers. Jaco Jacobs has got 3. Limpopo 23 league champion. Top 5 at the Open, where he went into a playoff with Ryan and Bobby, where Bobby ended up winning on the first playoff hole. League winner at Modderfontein. I got another page for you. Luke Janssen's got 3. Top 5 at the Classic, which is actually the win. And a win at Woodhill and Jackal Creek. Grant Nell's got 3. Player of the season last year. 5th. Top 5 in the Classic, and he's into the semi-finals of singles. And I got one more page of guys who've got 3 entries. Rudolph has got a semi-final for the teams and 2 league victories. And then Riyad Isaacs likes to finish in the top 5. So his Masters Open, semi-finals of the teams. His
That's
whole
some
list
good.
of 2.
Yeah, well, guys.
So that's another leaderboard you can try and catch by winning another one.
No,
Okay.
okay.
Here we go. So obviously, Gerard, you're on 2, I think.
Yeah.
Francois, you're on 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're
believe
top
so.
5 at any of the Opens. I can't remember.
No.
Okay, cool. Right. Are we ready for Benoni, gentlemen?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
So, Benoni,
Yeah.
first, before I show you stuff, break it down for me. For somebody who hasn't watched, how was the day? How was the atmosphere? How was the course? We'll start with Fricky. Action.
Yeah, Mazo, actually a very good day. The wind was pumping, I must be honest. At some point we thought that, it might rain a little bit, but yeah, looking great. Greens was, in my view, the greens was running very, very nice. Fairways was green, and obviously tee boxes. There was a couple of bad tee boxes, I'll be honest. And then obviously the bunkers. That was a bit iffy, I'll be very honest. There's a couple of hard ones and then fluffy ones. So, but yeah, overall, I really, really enjoyed Benoni Country Club. Obviously, the scenery, the animals, lovely. On your backswing, you hear this bird shouting, but yeah, it was fun.
The peacock.
Yeah.
Gerard, should we go to you? How is your synopsis? And while we're at it, give us a rating out of 10, everyone.
Yeah, I agree with Fricky as well. Bunkers not that good. And a couple of tea boxes was like horrible. And then as my day start from the first tea box, I thought, oh goodies, it's gonna be one of those days. I hit I hardly didn't make the ladies. There was casual water next to the tea box. If it wasn't for that casual water, I would have been in that dam.
Mm.
So I had a free drop because of the casual water. It stopped my ball going into the water. I had a second shot. It hit the red stake. If it wasn't for the red stake, it would have been in the dam as well. It hit the red stake, bounced right on the fairway. Miraculously, I hit a great shot in, and then I was on the green for four, missed the par and made a six after all that ridiculous start. But otherwise, the rest of
Huh.
the day was I played the first nine plus two, in the second nine minus two, which I ended up on even.
Francois, what's your take?
Yeah, no, the greens for me was some of the best greens that we played this year. The greens was really in a very good condition, rolling very nicely. Yeah, the bunkers, I've been in two bunkers, and it wasn't very consistent. So yeah, I don't know how the fairways look because I wasn't in one. I was in one fairway actually. So, but yeah, otherwise I don't know how the fairways looked. I know how the trees look. So yeah, but yeah, no, it's a very nice course. I had to scramble a lot. I had like 9 1 putts. So yeah, yeah,
Sure.
it was a great day. Ended -1. So yeah, if I hit the
By not
fairway,
hitting
I
a
can't
fairway.
finish it.
Matter, not hitting a fairway, -1.
Jesus, your punching out of the tree game is very good.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
No,
There's
he
a
Same was
lot
at
of
wasn't
Magali's.
watching.
consensus with your ratings here. Nico Kruger says amazing course, damn good looking. Eddie says 9. I'm sure you'll be. No, it was -10, not 9, Eddie. Nico Kruger says bunkers was about 6, course 9, scenery 9. Overall, one of the best we played this year. Paul says, I thought it was great. I'll give it a solid 8. Martin says 8.5. Top 3 greens for me this year. That is a big statement. Brian says an 8. Andre Vessel says course looked very good. 8 out of 10. Rudolph says that is where Frana picked up his sleepover for Saturday in the trees.
Any woman, eh?
Any Burma.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that. Right. Let's look at what had the top 10 look like. And this is what it was. I was refreshing while I was sitting at work, and I could not believe how Eddie Ivans was escalating at a rate of knots up that leaderboard. Even Elon Musk would have been proud how he rocks it up that leaderboard. -10. Cobus Kruger is in good form because he's been finishing at the top of stuff, right? Including the players. He was a top 5 finish, -3. Well done, Jenny. It's good to see. I think we're all waiting for Jenny to win one so that we can have our first lady winner. So I think a lot of the guys are rooting for you. Tied third with Rudolph and -2. Francois, you are -1 with Jaco Jacob, who's in form. Obviously, his aim point is working properly now. Gerrit Snyman, another top 10 finish. Grant also doing well. Carl Davido, another top 10 finish. Sure, steady as always. And then Louis Jensen, also another top 10 finish. These guys are very consistent, eh, Frikkie?
Very much. I must be honest. Some good scores there, and like you mentioned on Jenny as well. I think our closest was Jacomino on the second place, South Downs a couple of years ago. That mentioned to the ladies that there's some competition, and we'd like to see them in the top fives now going forward. So, yeah, lekker.
I'd like to see Paul and Jenny as a team next year.
I think that might happen though, eh?
No, it might. It's going to happen. I'm putting them down and they must just pay it. And then they'll go into the group. Finished.
Lekker.
Hmm.
So let our Buffaloes watch.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at Eddie's scorecard. Well, here it is. It's nice to play over 30 handicap, but 76 years of age is our oldest winner ever. And he keeps breaking his own record, may I say.
Absolutely, Mazzo. I actually had a chat with him, Eddie, just after the win on WhatsApp, and he said it was one of his best rounds, and he's going to start chasing now, breaking the 90, going into 80s. So, I'm really rooting for him. I think he can do that. playing steady golf, yeah, you definitely can do that. Obviously, starting, I think they started on the first. I'm just trying to think now where they started, but
They finished on 18 from the video I watched.
okay, cool. So then, obviously, starting on the first, and starting with a couple of 3-pointers, they had their team game as well against Rolf and Hansi. I thought they probably, killed themselves, having Wim Eddy playing so steady. I think they turned 3 up, and then in the end, lost it with Hansi and the Rolf coming back. But looking at this score, it's something to be very proud of.
No
I'll be
1-pointers, no blowouts. What a difference.
nothing, absolutely. That's crazy. But yeah, well done, Wim Eddy. Love you lots, eh? Keep it going.
So I think the next record that you got to break is breaking your age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I think maybe going for the 80s, in let's say 88 or something like that, that would be the next goal. And then in a couple of years, getting to the age, yeah, why not?
Yeah, Duckhook will be around a long time, so just hang around. Eddie, let's have a look at the video. Right here. Where is this video? I'd like to see it. Here it is, the video of Benoni. And thanks to everybody who took the videos.
Jakey, another top 5 finish, climbing on the leaderboard. How did the game go, dude?
Yeah, ultimately, it comes down to getting into form the last couple of games for the season, working towards the Summer Cup. So let's see. Another 2 good finishes the last 2 games. So looking forward to it.
What worked today?
Okay, I must say putting. Aim point is really starting to work. So definitely sank a couple of good ones.
Top 5 finish here at Benoni. Rudolf, how was the round?
Well, we struggled a little bit today. We started on the 10th and it went bad. And when we got to the halfway, we turned, had something to eat, went out back to the first, and things just turned around. And I was surprised to be in it on -2, but it went well today.
And then what was the best bouncer of the round?
I would say putting. My driver didn't work, irons didn't work. I would say just my putting. My short game was good today. My chipping as well. My chipping was better than normal.
Top 5 finish?
Yeah.
How was the round?
It was really good. I loved the greens especially. They were very luscious and stuff. Honestly, I feel like if your points or anything was bad, that's on you because this course was actually not that hard. And this is my first time playing, so it was really good.
Yeah, well done. And then tell me the best part of your game?
Best part of my game was, of course, beating my husband. But it was probably my driver. My driver went really well. I think like 240 at a stage. So I'm really happy with that. I do think I could have, fixed a few with my irons, but otherwise it was really good, and I'm happy to be in the top 5.
So yeah, and the top 5 finish means that you should be one of the qualifiers to play in the final major at the Summer Cup at Kailami. How do you feel about that?
I feel great because I'm going to get first place, and whoever stands in my way, I'm going to take down.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Surprised just a little bit. Macalis was a nightmare, so it's great to get back to scoring again. But today I actually had a bit of a rocky start, but I did really well in the par 3s, and I think that gave me some momentum through.
I must say tough conditions though, because the wind was pumping at some stages. How did you manage that?
I think maybe that cancelled some of my slices, I'm not sure.
Uncle Eddie, what a brilliant round you had there. Set the clubhouse lead -10. How do you feel about that?
Excellent. Unbelievable.
And tell me a bit about your round. How did it go? What went right?
Actually, everything. I hardly got the shot, except one or two little cuts like the one now. But other than that, I think my driving was good. My sections were pretty good. And other than that, I think it was just distance for me.
Yeah.
At the age, you would expect it.
Fantastic to see. Fantastic to see. It was nice, a standing ovation.
Yeah, beautiful.
That he got. There's a couple of things I need to say. Is Sheriff, if you're watching, that fine thing I did earlier. Just allocate it to the falsie that I had because they finished on the 9th and not the 18th. So much for paying attention. And then I wanted to say, no, I can't remember now. What was it?
We'll make the standing ovation. Nice to see.
No, I said
well done.
It'll come to me. Anyway, let's look at some of the stats that comes with a league game. The pins on the day. Here are the winners.
Yeah, par 3 third. We've got the Duckhook ball sponsorship by Martin Tauter. I think he did make the birdie there. Another monkey shoulder to Vickers Lee, par 3 18th. That was also pretty close. Par 3 12th. The 6 on towel to Stefan Henrit. Unfortunately, he wasn't there to collect it, so he gave it away. And then the par 4 14th, Golf Concepts by Eddie Kutzer. He said he made the birdies. So yeah, lekker guys. Well done.
Mooi. Well done, boys. 4-ball alliance. This is what it looked like. I think obviously the player scoring -10 is going to probably dominate a 4-ball alliance. Well done to Hansi, Rudolph, Jason, and Eddie. 97 points. What a bunch of ringers.
Yeah.
I think that's also the record. If I'm not mistaken, it was mentioned on the day. This is now the record, 97 odd points. But yeah, there's some proper scoring there. We missed the 8-pointers. We would have thought that there would be an 8-pointer at least, but proper 6-pointers, 1-7, and then that unfortunate 3 on the 8. Well, that's obviously their 9th, the 3-pointer there. But yeah, 97 points. That's crazy, eh?
Wow. I think we must find all the 30 handicappers and put them in one 4-ball and see if we can get to 100 points.
Yeah, I think we must do that, eh? Put them in the back.
Quibus, he's off at 30. He shot 3 under.
Yeah, I think
Anyone
Ricky
else?
and maybe, yeah?
Ricky?
Louis.
Yeah. We'll put you
yeah.
all 4 together. See if you can shoot 100 points.
Yes.
I like it. I'll get Francois and Gerard to join us in these graphics, see if they're on here. Quibus winning the par 3s. He did mention that he had great par 3s. Look at that, 13 points. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 4 points. That's incredible. Well done. And Marius van Heerden had just as good a day with the same amount of points, just in a different way. Gerard, take us through your par 3s.
Yeah, one of my lucky days. The 1 2-pointer. I've actually just missed it. Otherwise, it would have been all pars. But yeah, it was like I said, the greens was immaculate condition, which helped. And yeah, it's perfect.
Francois, -1, 9 points, not too bad.
And for me it was a scramble all the way. I hit one green, I think. The other ones, one I was in the bunker, one I was left, the other one I was very short. So luckily my short game and putting was great. So yeah, but otherwise, off the tee I'm still struggling.
Okay, let's look at the best of the par 4s. Eddie -5, Rudolph -5. Well done, Rudolph. That is unbelievable. Look at that. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 4 points, 3 points, 3 points. Yo, one day when I grow up, I want to be able to make points like that, gentlemen.
Sure.
Fricky, there you're -2. You're the only one in this crowd.
Yeah, thanks, Meza. Yeah, we started obviously on the 10th, which was a great start for me in the beginning, and then lost traction there from the 4, 5, and yeah. But anyways, I'm happy with the -2. Unfortunately, the par 5s and par 3s, I just couldn't score.
That's because your name is not on the par 5s. Paul Valenkamp, -3. So well done, Paul. You take the honors of the best of the par 5s. Eddie is also there, -2. A whole bunch of guys are -2. Jamie, Lukey, or Lucas, Bernard, Edwin. Nice to see a whole bunch of different names as well on the top of the pops here. How did you guys go, Gerard, on the par 5s?
Terrible. The 18th, my nemesis, the water, a nice drive with the previous experience when we played at team games at Benoni.
Yes, yeah.
The same nonsense happened. Nice drive, second shot in the water, tried to play safe, in the water.
Yeah.
In the that was the 18th, and then the 9th I made a par. And the others I can't actually really remember, but
It's okay. Francois, I'm not even going to ask you because you're going to say I'm in the trees. So we'll just leave it at that.
Except the 9th hole, I think was my best hole of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I was just gut full. So I thought I'm just going to bomb a drive wherever it goes, and I bombed it like 350 meters in the rough, but I had an open shot to the green. So I hit a nice 6-iron just to the right side of the green. I chipped it on and put it in for my birdie.
Mooi. Let me ask you the question. Guys who are watching, the 18th, Gerard mentioned the water there. Did anybody birdie the 18th? And go. Let's have a look at the hole ranks while you do that. Here's the hole ranks for Benoni Country Club. The hardest hole on the day was
18.
18th. There you go. An average of 1.39 points. So guys couldn't get 2 points very easily there.
Yeah,
It is a difficult hole.
Difficult hole. I'll be honest. I mean, obviously, the drive, we were from the back, well, more to the back in the end. So you just needed to pop it to the right, which is okay. And then you've got like 200 meters in, and it shouldn't be that difficult. But yeah, we just overthink it. But yeah, that was difficult on that day.
I've played with many a person who will hit a little fade all day, get to the 18th. What fade?
Yeah.
Zoof,
It happens.
in the water. It happens often. Somebody just said something. Hold on. Brian said had a birdie putt on the 18th and missed. Well, that depends how far your birdie putt was. If it was off the green, then yeah. If it was like this, then well done. Nearly hit. Well, there's another comment. Nearly hit my ball into the clubhouse on the 18th. Yo, you mustn't take 5 irons when you're 10 meters away, Louis. Right. Let's just quickly go back to the hole ranks. The easiest hole in the day was the 7th. The stroke one. Oh, well, that's the double strokes then. Averaging on 2. Anything else that pops out at you?
No. I think that's pretty fair. You know, if I look at the quick ranks, I must be honest that hole 7, the stroke one, actually played a lot more difficult. I mean, we had the wind in us. So, I mean, my second shot, I had about 220 in. So, yeah. But anyways,
Yeah, I think it's the length of that hole.
Yes, yeah. That's crazy.
Kieran says, did they change the strokes at Benoni? Stroke 1 was the 13th. Well, I assume so. I assume their score capture is on top of it, because that's directly through score capture. Which one is the 13th now? 10? 11? 12 is a par 3, and that, no.
Isn't it that very short par 4?
Shortish, yeah.
The stroke 1, the 14th.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It was the 7th. We were at the back, so we had the stroke 3 and then the stroke 1, and then it was at par 3 that I took in the end, and then the 9th. So yeah, it's definitely 7. Yeah.
Then Andrew says the third par 3, being the third difficult must be in the water. That's on the right. Yeah, I agree with you. It must be.
Yeah.
Stroke 1 of the 7th. Rudolph made 4 points on it. I think that was to be the stroke 1.
Correct, yes.
Take his match. I still can't believe it. I had to ask them. I asked Hansi, how the hell did you win when Eddie shot -10? He explained it to me. This is what Sunday 2 looks like. Fricky, you now have a 7-shot lead.
Yeah, Mazzo, still not good enough. I think Holtzy is definitely going to catch me there at Krugersdorp. So, but we'll see. Seeing Jaco Jacobs also, close by. I think that's a little bit far though, but some good guys here. I mean, Dana, Brian, Ofrana is there, Gerard, Koenraad, another Koen, and Riyad. So, if either me or Ian is the captain, I think this would be a freaking well balanced team to go.
You're right.
Shootout. Yeah, I think this would be awesome, man.
A good team. So you're basically going to hijack the team clash captain and put him in your team.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a good player, though, right? He's not a captain for nothing, eh?
For sure. Let's just do some mental arithmetics here. We're not very good at it if you look at who's on the show here. So, Fricky.
Yes.
If we get to Krugersdorp, right?
Yeah.
And Ian shoots 38 or 40 points, you need a minimum of 28 or something.
Yeah,
what is this, or 30?
Yeah, so let's assume I don't play or something happens. He needs to make 37 points. So if I shoot lights, if I don't,
you don't feature.
37 points he needs to get. If I make anything above 31 points, add that then to the score. So yeah, if that
Oh,
makes sense.
okay. So that's good to know. So Halsey, I'm sure he knows this. He needs to, if you don't feature, he needs 37 points to take the victory. Is that to
Correct.
tie or to take it?
Well, remember that if I don't, well, that is to take it. Yeah, to take it. Because
Yes.
then his
Okay.
differential points should in the end be
In your
good.
favor. Yeah.
If I shoot less than 27 points. So yeah, I think
Okay.
that's
So work to do. Cool. Player of the season. This is what it looks like. Ian Halsey is leading on an average of 143.54. He's almost reached 4,000 points. And then you are quite far back on a 136.78. Then Lukey, 134.23. Gerard, 122.23, sorry, 0.01. And then George, 11.03. So, going into the last 4 events, and this does not count the team and the singles yet, that you are still in, Ian leads. But the Brains Trust has been working it out and has allocated, because you've already got a guaranteed amount of points for singles and teams, right?
correct. Yeah, for the teams we've got I think 146, and for the singles because I'm now in the final, it should be 400 points. So yes.
So you got 500 and odd points already. So what we had done is allocated them because that's going to come in regardless. Even if you lose now at the semis, you get 400 points. Done.
Basically, yeah.
So this is what it will look like. Nope, that's not what it will look like. This is what it will look like. Why? Right?
That's it. Yes, correct. Yeah. So Mazo, you'll also see that there's a couple of guys like especially Grant, Nell, and I think George also climbing the leaderboards there. With their points. So I think in the top 6, let's say top 5, for instance, anyone that starts winning, like Grant, for instance, if he takes the singles or a win, Gerard de Brito also, if he's got a win, Lucky, Ian, if any one of them just takes a win with 550 odd points, they right up there with me, and it's going to be a massive challenge for the Kailami guys. So
Okay.
yeah, will be tight.
So what we're hoping for is to Frikkie to disappear, right? And everybody to win something. So Lucky must win one, Ian must win one, and Gerard must win one. Those 3, right? Then we get into the Summer Cup where you're all like, Zah!
Yeah, that would be very nice to have a tight finish. But yeah, I think Grandel stands very tall with his handicap in the singles. So he's taking Burns on at Woodhill. So with if he succeeds and taking on Burns on that one and wins, then his foot is already there with a final. So well, with obviously with the win.
Sure. Imagine trying to retain the player of the season. What an epic feat. Oh, wait, you've done it already.
Yeah, me and Donnie have done it.
You and Donnie. Eddie says, before we move totally off Benoni, for my 80th birthday next year, so 79, damn, I will be teeing off the red tees and have the same handicap of the blue tees. Okay.
Wow, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going through this. We know that you're in the final, right? Of
I am,
Group A.
yes.
That's how it whittled down. But there were 2 other games that happened at Benoni, which was?
It was Wayne and Grant. Obviously, Grant beating Wayne 4-3. And then the other game.
Would you think that was an upset? Grant beating Wayne?
Look, I'll be honest. Like I said, I mean, Grant played over 12 there, which is very difficult to beat the guy. I think Wayne did very well. Some course conditions that played against him not in his favor, but I think still 4-3 sounds very far, but it's actually very close when you compare short for short with a Grant. So yeah,
Bernard was the first into the final.
Yeah, he got this at Modderfontein. Maybe obviously had a smasher of a game, so yeah, it was quite easy for Burns.
And there we have it. As you said, Grant plays Bernard at Woodhill. So we'll know already who's on the front foot and who's on the back foot. When are you playing a singles game and against who?
The plan is to play Grant at Firethorn. All depends on work, but at that point it will be at Firethorn, yes.
Okay. So then you know, going into Krugersdorp, what the story is. So when are you playing your team's game?
So the team's game is Woodhill, obviously, and if we do go
Oh,
through, then obviously that would be Kailami. So
yes.
we've done the permutations in the sense of that if I do manage to beat Grant, we will obviously have to look at when are we going to play the final. It
Krugersdorp.
might be Krugersdorp, but if we fall out on the team's games, we might as well just do the final at Kailami.
Okay, I
So
see.
that's
So a lot to play for. So looking at the teams, there were 2 games that happened. As we know, Rudolph, Broham, and Hansi, they miraculously got a win over Steady Eddie by the stroke 1 with Rudolph's 4-pointer. And then, what's the other one? Andre Buerta and Fats Carlitz beat Gerard and Kyle.
That was at Magalies, I think, yes.
Okay, so what am I looking for? Oh no, that's the other side. Sorry. So
Yeah,
the Ninjas beat
Obscura.
Obscura. 4 and
Yes.
2. Okay, cool. So that's how it stands. So it's going to be very interesting to see coming down the final stretch in November. So that is what the team the team match play looks like. But now we're going on to the team coalition. Are we ready, people? We are
Let's do it.
we're going to announce
Ja,
who's
nee,
taking
Alipad.
on who.
Vir die gang.
This is it. So the third, oh, there we go. Have yourself a trophy.
Yes, Team Sunday. Sunday clap.
There we
Right,
go.
that's right.
Everybody show Team Sunday trophies. So the third team event of the season is about to happen on Sunday. It's actually been nice having this extra team event. Frikkie, well done on your innovation.
Yeah, it was actually in Prana. I mean, we spoke, I think, after the team clash. We said that, let's do something for bragging rights, and happy that Frana was on board since day one. So, it was a lekker build-up. Our group, obviously, we've had since the beginning of the year, had some lekker chats, and the guys are ready to go. They stoked. So, yeah.
That's good. Shall we remind you of your winning team?
Yes, obviously, let me read the names. Me, Gerard, Brian, Graham de Villiers, Ashley Herman, Vaughan, Sir Vaughan Slot, sorry, Louis Jensen, Henry that can't make it, Stefan that's in last minute, Hans Jaman that's there, Louis Glaber is overseas, so obviously Leon Oosthuizen has replaced him, and then Jaco Swanepoel. So yeah, it's basically a full team.
Moy, let's just reminisce, because this has been a long time already. The year flies so quickly, considering we have 41 events and there's 4 left, of what happened to the first event of the year.
The 2023-2024 champions of the team Shootout. Sunday run.
Very proud of the team. The second one for me, Mavericks, and then obviously Super Sunday. So ecstatic, Mazza, because it's great. Yeah, I think we got everyone fired up. As you can hear the voice, it's awesome. So very proud of the guys.
Yeah, reminiscing, Gerard. Apparently, you've won 3 in a row.
Yes.
Tell us about that. And for what teams have you won 3 in a row?
2 Sunday 1 and 1. 2 Sunday 2 and 1 Sunday 1.
Was that the first with Frikkie?
No, second.
Second.
Yeah.
Sure. What was your best victory, or can you describe it? Can you break them apart?
I think the first one was I played with Jock, but I can't remember his name, Jock. But this one was Jock. Yeah. Yeah, Gravenstein. Yes, yeah, we fired. We dovetailed very well. And then the last one with me and Frikkie also. Team game.
Yeah.
Can explain even better. because at one stage we thought, no, our team's not going to make it, and then he starts message the actual the team players, and then it was.
What did that message say? If you don't pull your shit together, I'm gonna.
You're gonna swim with the fishes.
No, it was just motivational in the end. And I mean, that was halfway, and we were like, I mean, way down. I mean, there was no chance for us. And then just send a couple of motivational, messages to the guys. I think there was a picture or two. And yes, like, man, they just came from behind and
Sure.
just killed these guys.
That was a miracle.
Quickly, Gerard, what top 10 are you in? Sunday 1 or 2 this year?
2. Sunday 2.
So Sunday 2 for the victory next year.
Yeah.
Mooi man. With Frikkie again. Ah.
Yes, Captain.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Meneer Francois, this is our winning team. I am in here somewhere. Yeah, they're at the back. I'm going to test you here because I don't have names on it. Would you like to hazard a guess or go through the names that are here?
Okay, so the guys that are on the photos is Andre, Ricky, Kyle, George, Wayne, Mark, Martin, myself, Ian, Lukey, Stephen, then and you, and then we've got the 4
Frank
guys.
Yeah,
Frank.
It's very small. Frank and
Gregory
right at the back.
Gregory, yes.
And then
And
you
then
probably won't
the
know
other 2 guys
Leonard
from Pretoria.
Duplessani. He's only featured once or twice. Mooi. Well, this was it. I had to cut this down because this video was like 6 minutes because a lot of it was us in the morning freezing our, off, drinking OBS and absolutely frosted before we teed off because we decided we're playing in July at 6 in the morning. That's always a good idea, isn't it?
Bad plan.
Mazza went somewhere. That's why we had to do that.
Where do we put it in the calendar? Because we've got to wait long enough to get a team together, but it can't be too long. So here it is.
Lekker.
Quite nice, yeah.
Well, good luck though. We're not sure exactly how it went, but good luck.
Lekker boosje aan de knap. Brandster. Georgie. En Shootout. Colin, Rijtiger, Heidrich, Simpson. Ella Mazzel. Vandaag Mazzel, doe het niet van mij, niet
Mooi man, bringing back some memories there. Finally on a winning team for a change.
Well
done,
Yeah,
Francois.
no,
Well
lovely.
Okay, between the 2 captains, what is the format that we've decided? Because last year we had AM and PM. This is not the case this year.
Yeah, so me and Franne, we've spoken. Obviously, it's going to be scramble drive, 2 scores. Well, obviously, better drive in the end, and then to play from there. So it's going to be normal Stableford points. What we haven't decided, and I think Franne, we must just make the call now. So we thought of having like the shootout, 7 drives of each, but then I mentioned that I want to have the par 3s as well part of this. So it's your call. I'll leave that to you. What do you think? Are we going to make all the drives scramble drive, meaning that each player will have 9 drives, even including on the par 3s, or are we keeping to 7?
Yes, yeah. I already told my team they've got 9 shots. So,
Great.
yeah.
So,
So basically, one plays odds, one plays evens. Tee off.
100%.
And then on
tee
the
off.
par 3s is also the best of.
Correct, 100%. Yeah, so we won't do the evens and all that. It's not going to be alternative. So you'll take the best 9 drives, and
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. So we
if your 9.
Sorry.
So if your 9 shots are finished, let's say,
okay.
for instance, you take my 9 shots for the first 9 holes, then the other 9 holes is the teammates.
Yeah.
Mooi.
So why we keep that is still that strategy. Remember that the shootout we had that last 3 or 4 holes, and you had you still need to tee off 2 times. So we want to put that pressure onto the guys as well.
And I think, being Emfuleni, nobody's played Emfuleni. Well, I would say very little of us have. So it almost evens the field a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, with the scramble drive, I think both teams has had the privilege of scramble drives. Obviously, the shootout team had the scramble drive, and then obviously normal, Stableford points, where Fran's team had alternative shots and scramble drives. So I thought scramble drives makes it all even for each other, and then a new course, something outside Duckhook. So I think it's evened out pretty well.
Mooi. Let's do the pairings. Yes,
And
Gerard.
we have a secret weapon in our team.
Which is you.
It's a secret. Emphasis on secret.
Oh.
Okay. I want to know what that secret is.
It's your alter ego with a wig.
It's Gerda.
Oh, Gerda. Gerda ready.
Boys, let's do this. So the first tee off is going to be a singles match, which is this. So they just play head to head. They can't be doing scramble, obviously.
Yeah, normal better ball.
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Okay, so we actually had on the previous show, we had an agreement that it would be me and Ian, but I want to pull something funny, and I'm going to put Leon first as a singles player.
Leon Oosthuizen.
Okay,
And he will be up against...
we also pulled something funny. You will be up against me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So Leon Oosthuizen, 12 o'clock, will take on Francois Gold. So the captain's leading from the front. So don't let us down, Captain.
Yeah, no, because I thought with my driving at the moment off the tee, I wouldn't be any help for a teammate. And I scramble very good on my own, so I think it will be better for me just to go on my own for this game.
Considering the way Leon is playing, I think that's a point for us. So we won it.
So after confidence in Leon,
I played with Leon this past Sunday, so yeah, I think it's a point in the bag.
Done.
Leon, asseblief, ek sit al my geld op jou, asseblief.
Leon's not watching, so we can abuse him as much as we want.
Call that a false thing.
Right, team 2. Okay, so the first of the pairings. Go, Frikkie.
Do I do that? Okay, so that would be obviously, I like to go first with G-Man. So, G-Man, ons gaat hom weer eerste vat.
Okay, then you will go off against Carl and Ricky.
There we have it.
Frikkie, ons is sommer 2 punte in die sak.
Yes, like is alweer 'n 30 handicapper, hey? Jeez, like it. Okay, good practice round for us.
What do you mean 30? You mean 40?
I mean, yeah. Yes.
And Carl David is playing like a champion. That's another point for us. I'm sorry. They're playing with a 40 handicapper, and Carl David can't not come in the top 10. Francois, another point.
Yeah, I also think so. Yeah, with Ricky's 40, after going with Frikkie's 6, so he will go to a 34. So
beautiful.
We'll see.
Didn't mention that going down to 0. Next team, go.
Fran, I think that's you, eh?
Okay. Yeah, this is our solid team. Winning, I don't know by how far every time. So it will be Maz and Luki.
That's a good team. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, just remind me. My memory is so bad. Who did we thump last time?
I can't remember. It was too long ago, eh, Gerard? Can you remember? I can't remember, eh?
I really can't remember who we thumped last. It was like 6-4. Gerard and Frikkie, maybe.
It was a great day for us. The team clash was solid for us.
At least you made up the 4-ball.
100%, yeah. But I just want to ask something. Are you guys somewhere in the finals, semi-finals?
No, at a rubbish park.
Okay. Well done, Gerard. Don't worry. 6-4 didn't matter.
Who are you playing? Who are we playing?
I'm going to put you guys against Stefan and Jaco.
There we have it. Myself and Luki versus Stefan and Jaco. Fantastic. I don't think I've really... I can't remember the last time I played with these two gentlemen, so that will be fun. Right, next.
Yeah, solid players, so it's 1 point for us, definitely. Stefan and Jaco is solid. Okay, next one I'll do. Sir Vauncelot and Mr. Ash.
Yeah. Francois.
They will be going against Mr. Wayne and Mark.
There we have it. Vaughan Williams, Ashley Herman, 12:30, playing against Wayne and Mark. Good luck to you, boys. 2 more pairings to go. Next.
Just need to talk loud, eh?
Franos, your turn.
So yeah, the next pairing will be Ian and Martin.
Okay, they will take on Mr. Home Course Advantage Brian Owen and Grampies de Villiers.
There we have it. Brian Owen, Graham de Villiers versus Ian and Martin. Let's see how those go. Right?
Yeah, definitely a point for us for home advantage. And then lastly, Mr. Hansie Hamman and Oom Louis Jensen, my anchors.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah, and this is a team that will bring the 6th and final point to Team Josie, and it will be Jaco and Andre.
Mooi. 6th and final point goes to Team Josie. Jaco de Kock, Andre Wessels. Well done, boys, for winning that point. Very impressive. If you must know, Jaco's filling in. But it doesn't matter because it's a point for us. Hansi Aman, Rudolf Broderick. They will be the last off, and we'll be cheering our guys back in. Frikkie, we must get a bottle of champagne so that I can spray it, or our captain can spray it.
100%. I've got a small surprise for the teams as well. I spent something, so you don't know yet, but I'll bring it.
Just trying to upstage us again.
No, it's something very small, so don't worry. But I'll bring the champagne as well.
That's all it is, trying to upstage me. Look at Grant at the Classic this year. Shirts and cap. Oh, yeah.
No, but it's for everyone. Everyone.
So this is what the t-shirt looks like in final. There's actually 2 spots. So if anybody wants to play, there's the 2 spots. You can play with the singles players and be in the front row seat to how that all unfolds.
That's wrong.
Mind, this one says Frikkie against Frana. It's Leon against Frana.
No, sorry. That was an older one. I did change it.
No
okay, I did change it. I don't know where that one came from. The deleted items.
Yeah, and I think the photo of Hansi and Rudolf is wrong because I think it's Hansi and Leon. Louis.
I'm doing well.
No,
that's right.
I can't keep up. Yeah, I can't keep up. I'm doing well. Too many golf tours that I'm trying to make content for, that I mix the thing for. Anyway, I've got flyovers of this course, of all the holes. Right, so let's go. Let's look at what the first hole looks like. For those who don't know, let's just do that. This is what the first hole... Well, then this is hope I got the right course the way I'm going. Here's hole 1.
This looks okay. Brian, just confirm. I've been... it looks all right.
It's all the trees.
Yeah. Frana, did you see that on the left and on the right?
Yeah, no, it's going to be a course that suits my game at the moment, scrambling from the trees.
You're going to be a bronze major.
I am hoping that it's as green as it is on these flyovers.
Yeah,
that'd
Brian
be nice.
said correct, so you're good for hole number 1.
Right. Oh, crap. Listen, let's do this. That's hole number 2, everybody.
Yeah. Brian, I just want to double check. Is that Tony nog steeds daar on the left? I just want to make sure. There should be houses on the left, I think.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Is there any other specific hole we want to look at here?
I definitely want to look at hole number 10. That to me is one awesome hole.
So what I didn't notice is hole 9 and hole 10 are both par 5s. So
yes, correct.
The second par 5. This is hole 10.
Looking awesome. I mean, it's a good drive. Second shot, I think you need to go over a little bit of water or a sloot thing. Just want to double check. Yes. And then, this is really a lekker hole. First draw shot, it's lekker. I like
it. Looks tight. Give me another hole. Hole 3, stroke 1. And the 16th. Okay, we'll look at hole 3. Here's the stroke 1. Click on the right one. Hole 3.
It's tight. It looks like it.
Look at this. I'm gone. I can't get through here.
I'm going to get claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So this is stroke 1. That's probably because you can't get it through the trees in the tee-off shot.
Luckily, there's space on the left and right a bit.
Yeah, that's work.
Here we have it. And what did he say? 16. 16. This is 16. Nope. 16. Up against the houses, yeah? And then we go this way. Watch the tree on the right.
A lot of ample space there.
There was some water there on the left, Frana, onthou.
You think there's enough bunkers on
Yeah,
this hole?
yeah, I saw that.
Look, I don't think you should worry about the bunkers. The trees is definitely your problem, eh?
Martin says hole 18. This is the 18th hole. Par 5 to finish.
You.
I don't think we're gonna get that
Narrow
far.
T entrances. Damn.
You.
I think the games are gonna be over before the 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry for you, Frana. You're gonna waste your money.
Gerard, I can't remember that it was that tight, eh? Joe?
When last did you play there?
Last year, I think with Yaku, isn't it?
I don't know. Brian says hole 5. Brian, here's hole 5 for you. Par 4. Stroke 5. Straight. More straight. Straighter. And straightest.
Show us a
Bit of a kink.
Gerard, which hole was that one that Brian showed us with the par 3?
This hole is long.
Sorry, Frankie?
Can you remember the hole that Brian showed us with the water? The par 3?
Not the 7th. You did ask for 7. Maybe it's this one. Here we go.
Yeah, this one. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Oh, this is a lovely hole, eh?
This course looks proper, people.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Frankie, just sort out your ironing, huh?
Wow,
Yeah, must be long, eh?
There's so many holes that have got narrow tee boxes. Sure.
Yeah.
Anything else? Final chance?
Nothing.
I can't remember the course that much, eh?
Hole 19.
So, let's look at another par 3. Here's the 12th. This is a par 3. Looks like a bit of a slooty in front.
Is. Ons gaan baie jagse meisies drink. Yeah, Jaggermeister.
Yes. So this looks like the Glendower hole, but with the sloot on the left side. Which one is that? The par 3? Yes, man. Anyways, yeah.
Where's the other par 3? Have we shown another par 3? And par 3, the 4th hole? Did we show the 4th hole? I can't remember.
I think
this is a par 3.
More water.
More water. On the
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah, this
It
is
looks
also
like water is a big problem for Sunday 1 because we don't really care about water on Team
No,
Josie.
people left. Yaku says you played on, what's that, 22nd of March 2021. You can't think that far back. Sure.
not that. Yes, like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, man. Yo.
And then finally, the other par 3. This is the 17th, more water. So it seems like they all feature water here.
Yeah.
This one is, you really have to hit it bad to hit in this water, though.
Now I'm glad you included the par 3s for the scramble drive as well.
That was a strategy. So, Mason, what do you obviously not playing this course yet. How does it look like?
Well, from the videos, it looks spectacular.
Yeah.
It really does look nice. It looks too narrow. I mean, like, oh my word. You got to hit it so straight up the tee box. And we all do that, don't we?
Absolutely.
And they always say the TV makes you look fat. But in this case, the course looks thin.
Yeah, I agree with you. 100%. Okay, that's it, everybody. So, Team Collision coming up this Sunday. It's going to be fun. 2 spots open if anybody wants to play. Final words before we say goodbye?
Yeah, go Super Sunday. Go Super Sunday.
Be good. Be safe.
Go Team Clash Champions.
All the way. Don't need 18 holes to finish the game.
Right. There is one more thing. Let me just put this up just to remind you. If you're still not aware, these are the tournaments in November. Woodhill, 3rd of November. So please get booking because it's an estate course and they will harass me by Friday for tee times back. I promise you. So the quickly we can fill that and kind of get close to confirming what the numbers are, the better. Thursday at Rand Park, the 14th. That'll be great. The course should be in good condition. And then Krugersdorp to finish the league action. And then, as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, the 29th of November is where we all come together for the final event, the final major of the season. Celebrate the year we've had with each other and memories. and then
Yeah.
we wrap it up, and then we just wait to the start of the shootout for 2025. Yay!
Yay.
I'm looking forward to this, man.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
Lekker boy.
Well,
Yeah, the year has flown very fast.
Gone.
Yeah.